And here's Melvin.
Yes. Good morning, everybody. I'm so glad everybody could join today. And I've been on and off. I was here every Sunday. However, things are opening up and picking back up. So some Sundays I won't be here because I'll be actually in live church at the Unity of Washington, D.C. So today's talk is going and focus is going to be uh, the connection to the one source. That's how I would explain it. In my reading, I've noticed that the principles are presented in different ways in different terms, and it doesn't matter which way, just as long as it connects to whoever is supposed to hit at that time. And so I'm gonna use the one that I think is pretty popular, which is I'm trying to get to come to my mind, which should come here in a second, which is the law of attraction. And what you think about comes about. And sometimes it's not always easy to do that, but hopefully something I say today will uh, land in your soul and your spirit where you are, that you could take these principles and use them, and not only use them when things are good, but when things aren't so ideal as we would have them. That being said, I'll go ahead and we'll do the prayer of connection, and then we'll do the Reiki. We'll send Reiki to one another. And at the end, we'll have we'll do the prayer of connection, and then I'll do the reading, which is from the 30-Day Mental Diet with William Kinnear, A Better Way of Living. And the last session was the fifth session. This section is you have great possibilities. There are unlimited resources within you. And so we're going to try to take these resources and activate them more than they already are. They're always activated, but we want to bring a consciousness to that. So that being said, we'll go ahead and start. We'll start with the prayer, and let's begin. So the prayer connection to the higher self. Dear Mother, Father God, divine infinite spirit, source of all that is, I ask to be connected to you, to my higher self, and to the higher self of everyone under my voice at this time. We ask for the assistance of the angels, the archangels, the ascended masters, and the Reiki masters, Master Jesus, Master Buddha, Master Katumi, Saint Francis, Saint Germain, Saint Gabriel, Saint Raphael, Saint Michael, the Blessed Mother, the Divine Feminine, Moses, Metatron, Melchizedek, and any other being of light of the Christ consciousness that wish to be a part of this healing. We ask that we be cleared, centered, aligned, balanced, and grounded, and that whatever comes for us comes for our best and highest good. We ask that all of us here receive and release what needs to be released. We also ask to be a clear channel of light for Metatron and his healing angels, and that we receive the highest vibration of light possible. We ask to be connected to the great rays, the lords, the masters of the rays, and the archangels of the rays. We ask all of this in the name of Jesus the Christ, and in his name, and in the name of I am, and so it is. So that being said, we'll go ahead and start with the subject, which is we have great possibilities. And again, it's written in first person, but I'm gonna read it for us. So I'm gonna read it in third person plural. So now that we realize that life holds nothing against us, that it, capital I, is depriving us of nothing, it would naturally follow that all of it is available to us. What we are is an expression of infinite intelligence partaking of its nature and creativity. So wherein does our responsibility lie? First topic, our unlimited potential. It would appear that infinite possibilities are available to us, but the stumbling block is that is that they do not force themselves upon us. Rather, we have to discover them for ourselves and avail ourselves to them. Television was always a possibility, but it is only just recently that man has availed himself of it. What possibilities reside within us, within human beings, are but little known as yet. What human beings will be in time to come is difficult to even imagine. But right now, today, we have possibly made but little use of the full capacity we already recognize as being within us, let alone tap that larger resource which is always available and which we may use only when we come to know that it is there. Second paragraph, next paragraph, we are our greatest enemy. We have probably been so busy placing limitations on our self-expression and experience in life that we have been unable to enjoy that which we already have, let alone experience a greater degree of livingness. For the most part, we no doubt have denied ourselves the very thing we want the most. We have let our thoughts dwell on the things we don't want rather than on what we do want, with the results that we have experienced what we have feared the most. We do have unlimited possibilities in any direction, plus or minus, good or bad, positive or negative. And in what way are we using them now? For our benefit or detriment? The problem that confronts us, if it is a problem, rests in the fact that we need to recognize that there is no limitations to the way we think, and that there is no question but that our thought is creative in and of experience in accord with the action through law, capital L. Next paragraph. We use only what we know. The possibility of using larger potential, which is within us, depends on the degree to which we become aware of it and consciously use and direct it. This is due to the very nature of life itself. Our task is knowing this and using this knowledge. Who could not desire to experience better health, greater success, more happiness? What person has yet expressed to the fullest the creative artistry within themselves? Who has completely loved life and all men? The potential ever waits to be used. Next paragraph. Free ourselves. We must learn to stop limiting ourselves and start to use to the fullest the abilities and capabilities we already know we have. Then will come the time when we may reach down into the bottomless reservoir of the infinite within us where lie limitless possibilities which are ours for the recognition and acceptance of them. The scientist in discoveries, the artist in his capture of beauty, the poet with his words of depth and meaning, the composer and his immortal melodies, the incurable who is cured, all have reached deeply into the infinite possibilities. Who has not? To a great extent, you have already been, to a great extent, we have already been doing it unknowingly. Our inspiration, our intuition, our expression of brotherly love, our highest ideals and goals all have their source in there. Infinite mind has placed no restriction or limitation on our thought. It could not unless it would limit itself. This the infinite cannot do. The creative of our thought is the key to our experiences. Next paragraph. We already are what we want to be. We have to free our thinking from all limitations we have imposed on it and realized that limitless potential of good in the universe is accessible to us. Then will we be able to become the greater person we already are, but are not fully aware yet. Then we will be able to experience to a fuller extent in all aspects of life, the ideal good which is inherent in life. We are great possibilities. And now the author breaks it down into the scientific, the philosophical, and the religious points of view. The science view is from Paul Sabin, that's Paul, middle initial E, Sabine. We identify the rational element of the human mind with the rational mind of the universe, and the creative power of human thought with the creative energy, which is the physical world. We take only a small step when we pass from the energy of modern science to God, the creator, who said, "Let there be light." That was science. The philosophical is Albert Schweitzer, Schweitzer. The creative force which produces and sustains all that is reveals itself to me in a way in which I do not get to know it elsewhere, as some things which desires to be creative within me, as something that desires to be creative in me. And finally, the religious point of view comes from Psalms 8:4, verses 4 and 6. What is man that thou art mindful of him? Thou madest him to have dominion over the works of thy hands. Thou hast put all things under his feet. And finally, the diet. There ever lies within us the birthright, the privilege, and the obligation to discover in the depths of our own being the greater person we already are. We no longer limit ourselves in any respect. From the infinite source of all things, we accept and experience greater health. All our creative endeavor, which is but the pressing forth through us of the divine urge to creativity, is now brought to fuller fruition. Ideas and inspiration flow in endless streams from the one mind. Just as every thought and mind of God is in its nature creative, so every idea that flows into our mind carries with it the power, the way, and the means of its own accomplishments and fulfillment. In every aspect of our lives, we accept, we now experience the continuous dynamic flow of infinite possibilities into tangible manifestations. We place no limitation on it. We raise no barriers to it. We let our minds freely roam the entire realm of all possible good, and know that as we think of and claim that good, it is ours. Okay. And so now we'll go into the Reiki session, and I'll say the precepts. And in the meantime, you can put your symbols in the room if you so desire, and or on your body. And I'll start by doing the symbols. And we'll go from each chakra that we go to. We'll spend two minutes on each chakra, and we'll go until the end. And then at the end, we'll do a breathing exercise that I have prepared for Gaia. Just for today, we are free of anger. Today, we are free of worry. Today, we show gratitude. Today, we are diligent in all our undertakings. Today, we treat all beings with love and kindness. Today, we are free of anger. Today, we are free of worry. Today, we show gratitude. Today, we are diligent in all our undertakings. Today, we treat all beings with love and kindness. Today, we are free of anger. Today, we are free of worry. Today, we show gratitude. Today, we are diligent in all our undertakings. Today, we treat all beings with love and kindness. Shokare, shokare, shokare. We'll start with the crown chakra. We move to the third eye. Move to our eyes. To our throat. To our heart chakra. Remember to consciously breathe. Our solar plex. The area just below the navel. And now we'll send Reiki to each other. Now we'll seal this Reiki session. You draw the infinity symbol just below your navel. And I seal this Reiki session with the blood of Jesus, the love of Jesus, and the light of Jesus. And so it is. Now we'll do a breathing exercise. Close it out from Gaia. Share all participants. Okay, let me think. It's share screen. You go to, we can do it, don't get nervous. Participants. Sure. Could you hear the sound just then?
Just for a few seconds.
Oh yeah, I stopped it. If you can hear the sound, then we'll just go by the directions of the moderator. But I was hoping that we could. Oh, professional audio, set up professional audio. I was hoping I can share the screen. So
I have share screen with one participant, why don't I just do the multiple participants can share simultaneously? Maybe that'll make a difference.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see if that happens. There we go. Let me see. Boom, let's see. Okay, let me go here. Go to Zoom. Share screen. Just 1 second. Got it?
I didn't hear anything. Yeah.
Oh, no, you see it now, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm Ashley, and this is alternate nostril breathing. Alternate nostril breathing is a beautiful practice for balancing the hemispheres of the brain. It will stimulate your moon side, bringing in that calming, soothing breath, and also the sun energy, bringing in a more clear, analytical, action-oriented energy. We're going to do this by placing the right hand, blocking the right nostril with your thumb. You'll inhale through the left nostril, exhale through the right nostril, inhale right nostril, exhale through the left nostril. This is one complete cycle of alternate nostril breathing. Take a meditative posture, spine perfectly erect, shoulders back, chest lifted, heart open wide. Your chin is slightly tucked, your eyes are closed, focused in and up at the brow points, and you're firmly rooted on your sits bone. And let's begin with alternate nostril breathing. Long, deep inhale through both nostrils. Just bend the breath, hold it. Contract the muscles of the pelvic floor. Pull in and up on your navel. And on the exhale, circulate that energy from the base of the spine to the crown of the head. Beautiful. This concludes our practice of alternate nostril breathing.
I will stop sharing now. And let me see. Resume share, pause share, stop share. And that brings us back. I think we're back where we started. And I thank everybody for participating. And I think I want to share, I'll start off first because I want to share things that have been working with me personally, not that I'm a guru, but that I listen to very different practitioners of really other human beings that have a focused consciousness and that have risen to prominence in their life. And one of the metaphors that I heard was that a rock is hard, but a constant drip of water over time will wear a groove in that rock. And so I would like to present to you to take that principle as we practice and continue to practice regardless of what the exterior looks like or the outward look like. Because I know that it doesn't work unless you work it. And it does have results. And this is all aligned with the law of attraction and manifestation and getting things to show up in your life as whatever that is you would like to see. And in every life, some rain must fall. However, there is no experience that happened to us that is not preparing us for our next level up. So even though we may have great lives, all great lives have had some challenges to overcome. And I'll stop right there. Anybody else can just jump in at will if they wish.
Melvin,
I would like.
Oh, I'm sorry, Barb. I just wanted to say thank you for that and reminding us. The one thing that I have read somewhere along the line about manifestation, and these were supposedly from Christ, is that if you can focus completely on something for 17 seconds, you can bring it into manifestation.
Oh,
Just 17 seconds with the exclusion. So set your timer on your phone for 20 seconds and or a minute, and just get to 17 and see if you can and do that daily, twice a day, 3 times a day, and see how close. Because one of the things I've been noticing is it seems like within an hour or two, I think it shows up for me, whatever that thing is. So we're just the time is just compressing for us and everything. But anyway, I just wanted to share that, and I thank you for you know, the work that you put into your meditations and the different parts that you bring together. It's just really much appreciated. And Barb.
I just wanted to share gratitude, Melvin. Thank you very much. And I certainly appreciate all of your preparation. Alice, you've made this community work. This is your dream. When I first met you in 2007, you were talking about this community and you've done it. It's wonderful. And I appreciate everyone who is here because we're healing together.
Yeah.
We're healing society. This is the beginning of oneness.
Yes.
And that's all.
I'd like to say thank you too, Melvin. I was so calm and peaceful when you were doing the chakra meditation. I had an experience where I kept hearing the words, "I can heal my life." And I'm not sure where it came from, but I was using it as a mantra and I just kept repeating it over and over. And I just felt like there was a divine presence with me. And I just carried that through the meditation. So I just want to say thank you for that.
You're welcome. Thank you. I could feel the vibration in my hand too, in my body, but go ahead.
Yes. I could feel very powerful presence and thank you.
You're
Yes.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Andrea, so I think You Can Heal Your Life is the book of Louise Hay, and it's all about affirmations and manifestation, and it's a great book. So I'm not sure if you have read it, but maybe
I have read it. I actually have read it, but thank you for bringing that up. That is actually one of the first books that Alice, you recommended,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
Really cool. Yeah. It's hard to, add on to what others have already said, but yeah, thank you, Melvin. I really appreciate your facilitation, and as others have said, I appreciate the breaking down into parts, since it incorporates things that I do normally, like self Reiki, and then adds a little extra something in there each time, and I appreciate that because I'm looking forward to what the next parts are going to be. So yeah, I feel great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi there, I'm new, so this is my first Reiki share, so thank you very much. Hi, Alice. I just saw you last weekend. The fact that we get to come here and do this together, since I'm new, I have to remind myself to practice, not perfection, progress, not perfection. So I keep, the more and more I come and share and, work, and it's fascinating, it's fun, and the better it gets. So thank you all very much.
You're welcome. Yeah, keep me lifted too in my practice. And I gave you the metaphor of the drop of water on a rock. And so I'm just sharing right now. It's like, I'm so routine, like in the morning when I get up and I try to make my first few thoughts be gratitude. I'm thinking, okay, now what else can I do besides just go in my prayer room and pray? I do this every morning, and I don't want to poo-poo it or negate it, but it was like I was looking for something new. Maybe now that I've asked and put it out there, it will appear. But in any event, that being said, I'll continue the drop, and meaning the prayer routine that I have until something shows up. Anyway, just sharing. Go ahead, next person.
Thank you, Melvin. That was wonderful. I can still feel the energy going through. So I'm a little ungrounded right now, but it was wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. So,
Hello, Mel.
Hello.
This is Charlene.
Okay.
First of all, I'd like to thank you very much for all, because it's to the end. It really made a difference in my whole week. I just but all I think about when I first wake up is coming here to share, and you really made a difference this morning um, in my heart. I would say it, and I just feel so much better. And I'm truly grateful for experiencing and having you lead us today, this weekend. Um, it will definitely make a difference in my whole week, I would say. And I'm truly grateful for this community, and thank you everyone for being here. Alice, thank you very much for making this happen. It just really makes a difference in our lives because it gives us a chance to spread this to others, this feeling and this happiness in our lives, our families and our friends. So think about it as spread to others from us. So that's what I'd like to share. Thank you very much. I'm truly grateful.
You're welcome. Thank you, Charlene.
And Melvin, I just wanted to say thank you. I wish I could have been with you longer, but I was having so much trouble with my computer. I was grateful for the last few minutes.
We was grateful for those last 3 minutes. Okay.
And Melvin, I just wanted to add, Charlene, when she spoke, made me remember that at one point during the meditation, the thought that came through me is, I'm in the eye of the hurricane. There was such calmness inside of me. There was just such a levelness of being and everything. And that's what it felt like to me, that part of the hurricane, that total stillness lies. And it's interesting, they call it the eye of the hurricane, even though it's a circle, so and again, that just comes, getting back to what you said, that comes from the drip, 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 drip of doing the same things. I have an hour routine that I follow of, certain prayers, and same ones every day. And at times I think my mind's split and I'm going off in this tangent while I'm saying the prayers, and then I have to bring my focus back and everything. So, but the important thing is do it.
Yes.
Just do it. So anyway, but next week we will have Pam Weaver is taking my place because of the fact that I'll be in New York helping to celebrate my son's birthday. And so I will be gone, but I'll be taking her place then on the third week. And then of course we have Shar again. So I'm just so grateful for everybody that has participated. Ashley has been a presenter. I know that I don't think she's here anymore, but Judy has been a presenter, and it just is wonderful to have people constantly step up to the plate. That's what community is about. We do it together. So anyway, everybody have a great week. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll probably, I guess St. Patrick's Day is the 17th, so I will be presenting on the 19th, so. And I'll guarantee you it'll have something to do with St. Patrick.
Okay.
So, everybody.
Okay. Take care, everybody.
Thank you, Alice. Have a great week,
Thank you.
everyone.
Bye-bye.